Welcome back to the Joy of Awareness. My name is Tolly Bryn. We're out here in nature. I just finished a hike up to the Glimmer waterfall, which is here close by. And sorry about the wind. I hope you can hear me okay. But I decided to record a video out here because being out in nature kind of inspired me to talk about the possibilities of healing through contact with nature. And I think this is super important. On my own journey, when I was healing from topical steroid withdrawal, when I was fasting out in Sicily, took an entire summer where I fasted many long fasts and many short fasts as well, both water fasts and dry fasts, and healed myself of a chronic illness that was ostensibly incurable, and it changed my outlook on life. Well, for the better, I think, hopefully, but permanently, nonetheless. And one thing I haven't actually mentioned, I think, in other videos is that while I was fasting, especially during the long 10-day fast that I did, I was spending a large portion of my time down by the seaside. I couldn't go into the water, couldn't go into the sea, because the salt in the water, in the seawater, would really flare up my skin issues. But after that 10-day fast, actually, I was able to go into the sea for the first time for many years, which was wonderful. But I spent a lot of time just kind of sitting down by the seashore, just watching the waves come in and just kind of contemplating my place in the world. And bear in mind, I was in a pretty dark place at that time. I was dealing with like really, really bad autoimmune issues, and I just felt like absolute crap most of the time, unfortunately. But the fasts that I did at that time, and the simple meals in between that I used to rebuild my body after I'd allowed my body to eat itself up, so to speak, they were an integral part of healing. But I believe that going out into nature every single day had a huge impact as well, especially on my mental health, I believe. I think it allowed me to kind of calm down. Like, everything is going a mile a minute most of the time, especially if you're living in a city, or if you're studying, or if you're working a job, doing whatever it is you're doing. Most of us, I think, are doing a lot of thinking throughout the day, and there's a lot of stimulation coming from all different directions. And I think it's just incredibly important, especially for us city folk, to get out in nature as much as we can. I live in downtown Reykjavik, and I make it a point to go almost every single day out to the parks or to the natural areas around where I live, because I just feel that it just really, really inspires me and calms me down. And I think this is way more important than it sounds, actually. You're probably thinking like, oh yeah, well, nature calms me down, so what? It won't help me heal, but it really will. Look at it from the perspective of fasting. A fast is a way to allow your digestive system and your body as a whole to rest. Going out into nature, removing all of the electronic stimulus and all of the constant buzz of other people around you and all that, that's a fast for your mind. And I believe that the importance of that concept of a nature fast shouldn't be neglected. I think this is an incredibly powerful concept. And as you'll know, if you're something of a nature child like me, going out into nature will give you an energy that you can't get anywhere else. And I don't know exactly what that is, like where it comes from. think it has something to do with just getting closer to the roots of what you are as a life form, I guess, because we've built these cities around us with square concrete boxes that we live in that are completely white, and you may have some potted plants in there, but you're not really in contact with nature most of the time. And I dare say that we're very much separated from the natural world most days, most of the time that we're alive. And I think there's something of some kind of divinity in nature, some kind of light that I believe really helped me get through the darkest periods of my own life. And I think it can help anyone who's ready to go out and just sit and just contemplate and just listen to the sounds of nature and get out of the noise of traffic and all that. I'm like I said in the beginning of the video, I just hiked up to Iceland's highest waterfall, which is amazing, and then I'm thinking of wild camping out here tonight. Like, we have awesome weather, and I found this pretty secluded kind of don't know really what you'd call this. It's like this place where there's copse of fir trees that have kind of self-planted themselves, I guess. And I thought I was more secluded, but now I can actually see that there's a walking path that goes right past, so people will be able to see where I've put up my tent, but it doesn't really matter that much. It's evening now, and there won't be that much traffic, I think. And I'm going to just make it a point to not use any electronics. I have my trusty, well, no, I don't actually have it on me, but I have my trusty dumb phone with me, so I'm not going to be hanging on the internet. I'm just going to read a bit and meditate and fast. Actually, I'm not going to eat anything either. Had a huge meal at lunchtime, and I think I'm going to fast until at least dinner time tomorrow, probably. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you gained some value from it. If you did, just like and subscribe as always. My goal here is to try to provide as much value as I possibly can. I think what I've gone through, my journey of healing, can really be of value to other people, and that's why I'm doing this. So if there's anything that you want me to speak specifically about, or if there's a specific topic you want to hear about, or you have any questions about my own story, feel free, just leave me a comment, and I'll either answer you in the comments or just make a new video for you. Check out my book if you want. It's called Health Simplified. I'll leave a link down below. It's about my own journey healing from topical steroid withdrawal and other autoimmune issues, and my insights that I've gained along the way, figuring out this fasting thing, like what does it mean, why does it matter, and how can it heal us. And I also go a bit more into like the conspiratorial aspects of modern medicine and why I dislike the allopathic model of medicine so deeply. You can check out my website, joyofawareness.com. I'll leave a link for that down below as well. There you can find a lot of articles where I'm writing about similar stuff that I'm talking about in these videos. Otherwise, I just hope you have a great day, and hope you can heal. Peace.